Part 1. Question 1. Well, with me, it's merely a normal day like the other days, so I don't do anything except for coming back home early from work to have dinner with my family. Question 2. When I was a student in secondary school, I remember that my parents often bought me some cakes and candies to hold a small birthday party for me with my classmates. It was quite funny and memorable, I think. But now I am no longer celebrating a birthday party. Question 3. No, I don't, because with me, it is just a normal day, like I said above. Maybe I can change my way of thinking in the long run, but now I don't think I necessarily have to celebrate a birthday party. Question 4. There are a bunch of people who contributed to the development of our country nowadays that we should remember. But with me, the day Uncle Ho was born is the most crucial occasion in Vietnam. Because, in my perspective, I think he is the greatest leader through our history. Part 2. So today I would like to tell you about an occasion that made me really surprised, which was the birthday party and a gift I received from my older brother a few years ago. To begin with, it was a night in the middle of the winter and the weather was quite cold, so we decided to take a taxi to a restaurant which is a stone throw away from my home to celebrate a birthday party for my nephew. At the time we arrived there, a sumptuous feast was prepared for us. Before we started eating, my older brother revealed that he spent the whole day preparing for this party. He then gave me a jacket from a brand called Uniqlo, and he told me that this party was not only for his son but also for me, as the day my nephew was born coincided with my birthday. Receiving the gift, I was so surprised that I couldn't say a word. I just knew that more often than not, he would buy some delicious food on his son's birthday so we could have dinner together. But this time, he took me and my family from one surprise after another. Not only by a meal in a lavish restaurant, but also by the jacket he bought me that day. Part 3. Question 1. There are several ways for people not only in Vietnam but also in many other nations to express their feelings, express their happiness, like smiling after receiving a gift from their friends or their loved ones, like saying thank you to the person who gives them happiness. Besides, I also know ones who are very happy inside, but they do not express any feeling in their faces. Not by a long shot. Question 2, Part 3. Yet it does, because when people feel happy, they'll be more likely to smile. And smiling, according to many scientific research, has a positive impact on people's health as well as mental well-being, as it can help people release stress, save their bodies from being aged over time, and a bunch of other effects. Moreover, the happier people are, the more likely they are to be loved by those around them. Loving and being loved, I think, is one of the pivotal factors that can lead people to live their lives to the fullest. Question 3, Part 3. It's literally a wide question, so just want to talk about one aspect, which is the happiness in working. And in order to find happiness and enjoyment in this seemingly dry and stressful field, I think people should find their true passions, which they can fully dedicate themselves to. And to figure out what their passions is, they need to undergo a long enough working process with practical experiences as well as precious lessons so they can have the ability to find out what it is. Question 4, part 3. Well, beside happiness, I think it is necessary for people to sometimes feel blue or down, especially if they want to enhance their career prospects. For example, if individuals encounter a setback from their academic or working careers, this is really a precious moment for them to realize that their abilities as well as their skills need to be upgraded so they can have the capacity to deal with greater responsibilities that are waiting for them in the long run. Instead of resting on their laurels, people should realize their own disadvantages and improve the drawbacks to become a more knowledgeable person.